If you keep waiting for the perfect English sentence, you will stay silent forever. And the scary part is, the more you translate in your head, the slower you get. Before we jump in, quick one. If you want more videos that make English speaking feel simple and real, hit like and subscribe. I post practical training you can actually use today. Now listen, if you've ever had this moment, someone asks you something basic like, "How was your day?" And in your head, you suddenly open a whole mental document, first in your language, then you try to rewrite it in English. By the time you're ready, the conversation is already gone. They moved on. You smile, you nod, you say, "Good." And inside, you're mad at yourself. That's not because your English is bad. It's because you're using the wrong system. Most learners are trying to speak like this. Think in native language, translate, fix grammar, choose vocabulary, speak. That is 5 steps. In real conversation, you only have time for one. So here's the truth. Nobody tells you clearly. Fluency is not correct English. Fluency is first draft English, then upgrade. Think about how you write a message. You don't open your phone and type a perfect sentence on the first try. You type something messy, then you edit. Speaking is the same, but most learners refuse to do the messy first draft out loud. They want the final version instantly. That's why they freeze. So today, I'm giving you one simple rule that changes everything. The English first draft rule. Speak ugly English first, then improve one thing. Not 5 things. One thing. This is the difference between people who improve fast and people who watch English videos for years and still can't speak. And I'm not saying that to be nice. I'm saying it because it's real. If you're still translating in your head, you're choosing the slow path. Let me show you exactly how this works. Imagine your brain is like a cheap phone with too many apps open. When you translate, you open 2 languages at the same time. Your memory gets overloaded. You start searching for words. You start judging yourself. And then you do the most dangerous thing for fluency. You pause. Pauses kill confidence. Pauses kill rhythm. Pauses make you feel not good enough. And once you feel that, you stop practicing. Then you stay stuck. So we're going to train speed first. Because speed creates flow. Flow creates confidence. Confidence creates practice. Practice creates fluency. Here's the structure for your new speaking system. I call it the upgrade ladder. Step 1. Say the simplest version. Step 2. Upgrade with one extra detail. Step 3. Upgrade with one better word. Optional. That's it. And if you're thinking, but what about grammar? Relax. Grammar gets better when you speak more. Grammar does not improve when you stay silent. Let's do a real example. The most common situation on Earth. Someone asks, "How was the movie?" Most learners try to prepare a perfect answer like, "It was quite interesting, although the pacing was a little slow and the ending was unexpected." Cool sentence, but you will never say it in real time if you translate in your head. Here's the upgrade ladder version. Step 1. Simple. It was good. That's the ugly first draft. Yes, it's basic. Yes, it's not impressive. But you spoke. You stayed in the conversation. That is the win. Step 2. One detail. It was good, but tiring. Now it has contrast. Now it has personality. Still easy. Step 3. One better word. Optional. It was good, but exhausting. Now you sound natural. Not because you're a genius, because you upgraded one piece. And notice what happened. You did not translate. You did not build a perfect sentence. You built it live, like real speaking. Let me hit you with something important. Your job in conversation is not to show how smart you are. Your job is to keep the conversation moving. Smart comes later. Now, I want you to feel how this works in your mouth, not just in your head. So we're going to practice step 1 together, but in a way that forces your brain to stop translating. Here's the key. Step 1 must be short, almost boring, because short sentences are fast. Fast sentences stop overthinking. So here are 5 safe base sentences you can use in 80 of daily life. It was good. It was bad. It was fun. It was hard. It was okay. If you hate how simple these sound, good. That means your ego is alive, and your ego is the thing slowing you down. Now I'm going to give you a rule inside the rule. If you can't say it in 2 seconds, it's too complicated. 2 seconds. That's your limit. Because conversation is not an exam. Conversation is speed plus clarity. If you want perfect, go write an essay. If you want speaking, we train the first draft. Let's do a quick test. Answer this question out loud right now. How was your day? Don't think. 2 seconds. Say one of these. It was good. It was hard. It was okay. Say it. Out loud. Yes, actually say it, because inside your head doesn't count. Now, most of you just felt something. Maybe a little embarrassment. Maybe a little voice saying, "That's too basic." That voice is exactly why you translate. So here's what we're doing. We are training you to accept basic as the doorway to fluent. Because the best speakers in the world say basic sentences all day. They just say them smoothly, confidently, and quickly. That's fluency. Now we move to step 2. One extra detail. Not a long story, not an explanation, just one small upgrade. And you're going to love this part because it gives you unlimited options without making you freeze. There are only a few types of extra detail you need. A reason, because, a contrast, but, a time, today, yesterday, this morning, a feeling. I felt, a simple example. Like, so take, it was good. Add one detail. It was good because I finished early. It was good, but I'm tired. It was good today. It was good. I felt calm. It was good, like a fresh start. Do you see what's happening? You're not searching for advanced English. You're building a real sentence in real time. And here's the secret. When you speak like this, your brain starts storing English as a direct response, without translation. That's how thinking in English begins, not from memorizing lists, from using simple patterns repeatedly until they become automatic. Now I want to make this even easier, because if you're serious, you need something you can practice every day, without a teacher, without a partner, without living in the US or UK. So here's your first exercise. It's called 1 minute first draft. Pick one topic, only one, and speak for 1 minute using only step 1 and step 2. Not step 3 yet. Step 3 comes later. Your topics today are weather, food, work, weekend, feelings. We're going to start with weather because it's the easiest topic on earth. And if you can't speak about weather, you're not practicing. You're just dreaming. Say, it was hot. Upgrade. It was hot today, but windy. Say, it was cold. Upgrade. It was cold this morning because it rained. Keep going like that for 1 minute. You don't need fancy vocabulary. You need reps. Reps beat talent. Reps beat motivation. Reps beat everything. And in the next part, I'm going to show you the fastest way to do step 2 without thinking. And then we'll unlock step 3, the better word upgrade, without turning speaking into a vocabulary exam. And this is where most people mess it up. They hear add detail, and suddenly they start building a TED Talk in their head. They try to explain everything. They try to be interesting. They try to be perfect. And boom, translation mode turns back on. So we're going to lock step 2 into a simple formula so your brain can execute it fast, under pressure. Here's the step 2 shortcut. Base sentence plus one of these connectors. But, because, so, especially, even though, which means, that's it. One connector. One extra chunk. If you can't finish your connector quickly, you don't get to use it yet. Use but or because. Those two alone can carry your speaking for the next 30 days. Let's train it with real-life situations, because if it's not real, it won't stick. Someone asks, "How's work?" Step 1, it's busy. Step 2, it's busy but manageable. Someone asks, "Do you like your job?" Step 1, yeah, I like it. Step 2, yeah, I like it, but it's stressful sometimes. Someone asks, "What did you eat?" Step 1, I ate pasta. Step 2, I ate pasta because I didn't have time to cook. Notice, none of these sentences are advanced, but they are alive. They move. They sound like a human, not a textbook. Now, here's a big belief shift that will free you. When you're speaking, your listener does not need your perfect grammar. They need your meaning. If your meaning lands, you win. If you freeze trying to be correct, you lose. So we're building a habit. Meaning first, upgrade second. And I'm going to show you exactly why this works, even if your vocabulary is small. Most learners think fluency comes from knowing more words. Wrong order. Fluency comes from using the few words you already know. Faster, more confidently, in more situations. Because once you can speak quickly with simple words, adding vocabulary becomes easy. You attach new words to a system that already works. But if you don't have the system, new vocabulary just becomes more pressure. Now, let's unlock step 3. This is the better word upgrade. Optional, not required. And you have to treat it like seasoning. Too much ruins the meal. Step 3 rule. Only upgrade one word, and only if it comes to you quickly. If you're hunting for the word, skip it. Don't break your flow. Here's the classic ladder again. It was good. It was good, but tiring. It was good, but exhausting. What changed? One word. Tiring. Exhausting. That one small swap makes you sound more natural and expressive without turning your brain into a dictionary. But here's the problem. Most people try step 3 too early. They try to sound smart before they can sound smooth. So I want you to earn step 3. You earn step 3 by doing step 1 and step 2 so much that they feel automatic. Because automatic speech is what kills translation. Now I'm going to give you a tool that forces you to stop translating, even if you've done it for 10 years. It's called the 2-second launch. Anytime you get a question, you must launch an answer in 2 seconds, using a base sentence, even if it's basic, even if it's imperfect, because the first 2 seconds decide everything. If you hesitate, your brain opens your native language. If you launch, your brain stays in English. Let me prove it. Question: what did you do last weekend? If you hesitate, you'll try to translate a whole story. If you launch, you can stay in control. Launch: I stayed home. Upgrade: I stayed home, but I cleaned the house. Optional word: I stayed home, but I deep cleaned the house. Question: how are you feeling today? Launch: I'm okay. Upgrade: I'm okay, but a bit nervous. Optional word: I'm okay, but a bit anxious. This is how you speak like a real person. Real people don't deliver perfect paragraphs. They deliver quick meaning, then add details. Now we're going to practice with the upgrade ladder across 5 everyday topics. This is the exercise that will actually change your speaking if you do it daily. Pick these 5 topics: weather, food, work, weekend, feelings. For each topic, you will create a 3-step ladder, just like the movie example. I'll do them with you so you can copy the pattern exactly. Weather. Step 1. It's hot. Step 2. It's hot but windy. Step 3. It's hot but breezy. Food. Step 1. It was good. Step 2. It was good but salty. Step 3. It was good but too salty. Work. Step 1. It's busy. Step 2. It's busy, but I'm okay. Step 3. It's busy, but I'm handling it. Weekend. Step 1. It was nice. Step 2. It was nice because I rested. Step 3. It was nice because I finally rested. Feelings. Step 1. I'm tired. Step 2. I'm tired but happy. Step 3. I'm tired but relieved. Do you see the real magic here? You're not memorizing random sentences. You're building a reusable speaking machine. Base plus connector plus optional word upgrade. Now, if you're serious, here's how to turn this into a daily habit that takes less than 3 minutes. You do one topic per day. You record yourself for 60 seconds on your phone. You listen once. and you repeat the same topic tomorrow, but slightly faster. That's it. And if your brain tries to argue, this is too simple. I need harder practice. That's your ego again. Your ego wants complexity because complexity lets you hide. Simple practice forces you to face reality. You need speed and repetition, not more theory. In the next part, I'm going to show you how to use this ladder inside real conversations so you never freeze again. And I'll give you a set of upgrade templates you can use for almost any question, so you can speak even when you're nervous. Because practicing alone is one thing, but the real pain happens when you're in a real conversation and your brain panics. You already know that feeling. You understand the question, but you can't launch your answer. Your mind goes blank. Or worse, you start building the perfect sentence in your head, and while you're doing that, the other person is waiting, smiling politely, and your confidence is melting in real time. So now we're going to turn the upgrade ladder into a real conversation weapon. Here's the rule that changes everything. In conversation, you don't need a perfect answer. You need a fast first sentence. That first sentence is the door. Once the door is open, you can walk in slowly. But if you wait outside trying to design the perfect house, you never enter. So the goal is always the same. Launch in 2 seconds, then upgrade while you're already speaking. And I'm going to give you conversation scaffolding, so you can do that even when you're nervous. These are simple upgrade templates, one-liners you can use for almost any topic. Template 1. It's what you go, but cake. This is the easiest because but buys you time and makes you sound natural. Examples. It's good, but I'm tired. It's hard, but I'm learning. I like it, but it's expensive. I want to go, but I'm busy. Template 2. It's one hour because hako oksh. This makes you sound clear and confident, even with simple words. Examples. I'm happy because I finished. I'm late because traffic was crazy. I'm quiet because I'm thinking. I'm stressed because I have deadlines. Template 3. So attack. This is perfect for cause and effect. Examples. I didn't sleep well, so I'm slow today. I missed the bus, so I took a taxi. I practiced every day, so it got easier. Template 4. Not just kakao. This one is powerful because it sounds like real native speech, and it's easy. Examples. Not bad, just tired. Not expensive, just a little overpriced. Not angry, just disappointed. Not lazy, just overwhelmed. Template 5. The main thing is huach gig. This is a confidence hack. It helps you control the conversation when you don't know many words. Examples. The main thing is I'm okay. The main thing is we finished. The main thing is I don't want problems. The main thing is I need more time. Now, here's why these templates work. They reduce decision making. Most learners freeze because they try to invent a sentence from scratch. That's hard in any language. Templates give you a frame. Your brain only fills in 2 blanks. Less thinking, more speaking. And now we're going to address the biggest lie learners believe. I can't speak because I don't have vocabulary. No, you can't speak because you don't have automatic patterns. Vocabulary without patterns is just a list. Patterns turn your vocabulary into speech. You probably already know enough words to speak about your day, your food, your work, your feelings. You just don't trust simple words. So you go hunting for better words, and that hunt kills your speed. So here's a challenge. For the next 7 days, you are not allowed to search for words in your head while speaking. If the word doesn't come fast, you use a simpler word. If you can't say the complex idea, you say a smaller idea. This is not lowering your level. This is training fluency. Because fluency is speed plus control, not complexity. Now, let's do something practical. I'm going to show you how to handle the most common conversation situations that trigger translating. Situation 1. Someone asks a question and you need time. Most learners freeze silently. That's deadly. Instead, you use a time-buying sentence in English. This keeps you in English while you think. Use one of these. Let me think for a second. That's a good question. Give me a moment. I'm not sure, but these are not filler. These are tools. They keep your brain in English and they make you sound natural. Example. What do you think about moving to another country? You don't need to answer perfectly. You launch. That's a good question. Step 1. I think it's good. Step 2. I think it's good, but scary. Optional. I think it's good, but intimidating. See? You didn't freeze. You stayed in control. Situation 2. You make a mistake and you panic. This is where people lose years. They treat mistakes like danger. Here's the truth. Mistakes are not the problem. Stopping is the problem. So you need a repair strategy. A simple one. Use this. I mean, plus simpler sentence. Example. I very like. Stop trying to fix it perfectly. Just repair. I mean, I really like it. Or, he go. Repair. I mean, he went yesterday. The key is, don't apologize, don't explain, don't collapse. Repair and continue. Because confident speakers don't speak perfectly, they recover quickly. Situation 3. You want to say something complex, but you can't. This is where translating gets tempting. So you use chunking. You break the idea into 2 small sentences. Instead of one big sentence, you do 2 small ones. Example idea. I didn't go because I was exhausted after work and I needed to recharge. That's too big when you're nervous. Chunk it. I didn't go. I was really tired after work. Upgrade if you can. I didn't go because I was really tired after work. That's it. Simple, clear, real. Now I want to give you a quick anti-translation drill you can do anytime, anywhere. No partner needed. It's called Question, 2-second launch. You're going to ask yourself simple questions and answer immediately. Here are your 5 daily questions. How are you? How was today? What did you eat? What are you doing later? How do you feel? Rules. You must answer in 2 seconds. You must start with step 1. Then add step 2 if you can. Example: How are you? I'm okay. I'm okay, but tired. What did you eat? I ate rice. I ate rice because it was fast. What are you doing later? I'm working. I'm working, but I'll rest tonight. If you do this every day for 1 week, you will feel the difference. Not because you learned advanced English, but because you trained your brain to stop translating and start launching. And next, I'm going to show you the exact upgrade ladder game that makes this practice addictive, so you actually stick with it. And I'll give you a set of word upgrades, like tired, exhausted, that are high impact and easy to remember without memorizing huge lists. Because if your practice feels boring, you won't do it. And if you don't do it, nothing changes. Motivation is unreliable. A system that feels satisfying is what keeps you consistent. So now we turn the upgrade ladder into a game, something you can repeat daily without forcing yourself. This is called the upgrade ladder game. You pick one topic. You start with an ugly first draft. Then you climb the ladder one small step at a time. No jumping. Rule: you're not allowed to think hard. If you think hard, you're translating. If it's not fast, it doesn't count. Let's do it with weekend, because it's the most common conversation topic anywhere in the world. Question: how was your weekend? Level 1: it was good. Level 2: it was good but tiring. Level 3: optional word swap: it was good but exhausting. Now, level 4 is where people start sounding truly natural without trying to be advanced. You add a micro detail. It was good, but exhausting because I had family stuff. And if you want level 5, you add one specific detail. 1, not 10. It was good, but exhausting because I visited my relatives and drove a lot. That's a full answer. That's a real human answer. And you built it step by step. No translation needed. Here's why this works psychologically. Your brain feels progress. It feels like you're upgrading, not struggling. That small feeling of progress is what keeps you practicing. Now I'm going to give you 5 ladders you can copy today. And I want you to notice, these are the exact topics that appear in small talk all over the world. If you can do these smoothly, your confidence jumps fast. Topic 1. Weather level 1. It's hot. Level 2. It's hot but windy. Level 3. It's hot but breezy. Level 4. It's hot but breezy today, so I'm staying inside. Level 5. It's hot but breezy today, so I'm just doing quick errands. Topic 2. Food level 1. It was good. Level 2. It was good but heavy. Level 3. It was good but filling. Level 4. It was good but filling, so I feel sleepy. Level 5. It was good but filling, so I'm skipping dessert. Topic 3. Work. Study. Level 1. It's busy. Level 2. It's busy, but okay. Level 3. It's busy, but manageable. Level 4. It's busy, but manageable because I'm planning better. Level 5. It's busy, but manageable because I'm doing one task at a time. Topic 4. Weekend. Free time. Level 1. It was nice. Level 2. It was nice because I rested. Level 3. It was nice because I finally rested. Level 4. It was nice because I finally rested and stayed off my phone. Level 5. It was nice because I finally rested, cooked at home, and just slowed down. Topic 5. Feelings Level 1. I'm tired. Level 2. I'm tired but happy. Level 3. I'm tired but relieved. Level 4. I'm tired but relieved because I finished something important. Level 5. I'm tired but relieved because I finished my work and now I can breathe. Now, let's talk about the most useful part. Step 3. Word upgrades. Most people try to memorize huge vocabulary lists. That's weak behavior. It feels productive, but it doesn't transfer to real speaking. Instead, you only need a small set of high-impact upgrades that show up everywhere. Here are word upgrades that are practical, common, and easy to use. Good, great, amazing, solid, bad, awful, terrible, rough, tired, exhausted, drained, busy, swamped, packed, happy, glad, relieved, sad, upset, down, angry, annoyed, frustrated, scared, nervous, worried, hard, tough, challenging, easy, simple, straightforward. But remember the rule, only upgrade if it comes fast. If you're hunting for straightforward while speaking, forget it. Use easy. Keep moving. Because the real flex is not fancy words. The real flex is smooth delivery. Now we add one more layer that makes your English sound natural instantly. Softeners. These are tiny words native speakers use constantly. A bit, kind of, pretty, really, actually, honestly. They make your speech sound human, not robotic. Examples. I'm tired. I'm really tired. It's good. It's actually pretty good. It's hard. It's kind of hard. I'm happy. I'm honestly so happy. One softener is enough. Don't stack them like a clown. Now here's the retention punch. The reason you translate in your head is fear. Fear of sounding stupid, fear of making mistakes, fear of being judged. So I'm going to say it clearly. If you demand perfect English from yourself, you are choosing slow progress. Perfect is a luxury. Fluency is a skill. Skills are built with ugly reps. And if someone ever laughs at your English, that person is not your judge. They're your filter. They just showed you they're not worth your energy. Now, let's lock this into a daily routine that takes 2 minutes. So you can't use "I'm busy" as an excuse. 2-minute ladder routine. 30 seconds. Pick one topic. Weather, food, work, weekend, feelings. 60 seconds. Speak level 1, level 2, level 3, over and over. 30 seconds. Do one real-life question with a 2-second launch. Example day. Topic: feelings you speak. I'm tired. I'm tired but happy. I'm tired but relieved. Repeat with small changes. Then a real question. What are you doing later? Launch. I'm resting. Upgrade. I'm resting because I'm drained. Done. That is more effective than watching another 20-minute video and feeling inspired. In the next part, I'm going to show you how to stop translating at the source, inside your thoughts, using a simple English narration habit you can do while walking, showering, or cooking. So English becomes your default, not your second language. Because the real reason you translate isn't your mouth, it's your mind. You don't translate because you want to. You translate because your brain's default language is your native one. So when pressure hits, your brain automatically runs back to its safe system. So if you want to stop translating during conversation, you have to change what happens before conversation, inside your everyday thoughts. That's what thinking in English actually is. Not magic, not talent, not living abroad. It's a habit of running small, simple English sentences in your mind all day. And we're going to do it in a way that's realistic for busy people, shy people, and people who don't live in English-speaking countries. This is the habit, English narration. You narrate your life in ugly first draft English. Then you upgrade one thing. You don't need a partner. You don't need to talk loudly. You can do it silently in your head or whisper it. The key is repetition. Here's how it looks in real life. You wake up. First draft. I'm awake. Upgrade. I'm awake, but tired. Optional word. I'm awake, but exhausted. You go to the kitchen. First draft. I need coffee. Upgrade. I need coffee because I feel slow. You look outside. First draft. It's hot. Upgrade. It's hot, but breezy. You check your phone. First draft. Too many messages. Upgrade. Too many messages, so I'll reply later. This is how English becomes automatic. Tiny sentences, repeated daily, connected to real actions. Most learners try to think in English by forcing deep thoughts. That's stupid. Deep thoughts create pressure. Pressure creates translation. You want small thoughts. Small thoughts create flow. So here's the rule for narration. If you can see it, you can say it. If you can do it, you can narrate it. Now I'm going to give you the easiest narration script, something you can copy every single day. It's called the daily loop. 5 moments. Morning food work/study. Free time. End of day. And in each moment, you only need 2 sentences. A first draft plus 1 upgrade. Morning. I woke up late. I woke up late, but I'm okay. Food. I'm eating rice. I'm eating rice because it's quick. Work. I have work. I have work, but I'll take breaks. Free time. I'm watching a video. I'm watching a video so I can relax. End of day. I'm tired. I'm tired, but proud. That's it. That's thinking in English. It's not poetry. It's training. Now let's solve a common problem. People say, when I'm alone, I can speak. But with people, I freeze. Of course you freeze, because your brain associates people with judgment. So we build a bridge, simulate pressure. Here's a drill that makes English narration feel like real conversation. It's called the one breath answer. You practice answering questions in one breath. Not long. One breath. That forces speed and stops translation. Questions. How was your day? One breath answer. It was okay, but busy. What are you doing today? I'm working, then resting. How do you feel? I'm tired, but motivated. If you can't answer in one breath, you're overbuilding. You're writing a novel in your head again. Stop. Now, let's make it even more practical for people who say, I don't have time. You do narration during dead time. Shower walking, commuting, washing dishes, waiting in line before sleep. Just pick one thing you see and narrate it. I'm waiting. I'm waiting because the line is long. I'm walking. I'm walking so I can clear my mind. I'm cooking. I'm cooking, but I'm hungry. This is how you build automatic English without adding time to your day. Now, here's the part that really kills translation. Switching your self-talk. Most people's internal voice is like, I'm not good, I'm slow, I need perfect grammar. That voice creates fear. Fear creates translation. Translation creates silence. Silence creates more fear. It's a loop. So you need a new internal rule. My English can be ugly. It just needs to be fast. If you can accept ugly, you will finally practice enough to become good. And yes, this will feel uncomfortable at first, because you're addicted to control. Your brain loves control, but fluency requires risk. Now, I want to show you how to use narration to prepare for real conversations. Before a meeting, before a call, before you speak to someone, do 30 seconds of English first draft. Example, I will talk to my boss. I will talk to my boss, so I need to be clear. I feel nervous. I feel nervous, but I can handle it. That's not just language practice, that's confidence training. Because when you enter the conversation, you already started English. You're not switching from your native language, you're continuing. And that's the goal. Stop switching. Start staying. Now let's lock in a simple challenge for the next 24 hours. Today, every time you do something, say one sentence in English about it. Just one. Then add one upgrade if you can. Open your laptop. I'm starting work. Upgrade. I'm starting work, but I'm not ready. Drink water. I'm drinking water. Upgrade. I'm drinking water because I'm thirsty. Text a friend. I'm sending a message. Upgrade. I'm sending a message so we can meet. This sounds simple, and it is. But simple is what works. Complex is what keeps you stuck. In the next part, we're going to combine everything into a complete speaking routine you can follow for 7 days, and I'll show you how to measure progress the right way. So you stop judging yourself emotionally and start improving logically. Because if you don't have a routine, you'll practice when you feel like it. And that means you won't practice. That's the brutal truth. So now I'm going to give you a complete 7-day routine built on everything you've learned. First draft, upgrade ladder. 2-second launch, and English narration. It's short, realistic, and it actually works because it trains the exact skill you need: speed under pressure. But first, one important mindset shift. Stop measuring progress by how smart do I sound? Measure progress by how fast can I launch? If your launch time gets faster, you're winning. Even if your English is simple. Simple plus fast beats complex plus silent. Here's how you measure it. You ask yourself a question. You start a timer in your head. If you speak within 2 seconds, that's a win. If you pause longer than 2 seconds, that's a signal. You're translating. No drama, no self-hate, just data. Now the routine. Every day you do 3 blocks. Total time, about 5 minutes. Block A, 2-second launch, 90 seconds. Pick 5 questions. Answer each one immediately with step 1, then step 2 if you can. Use these questions. How are you? How was your day? What did you do today? What are you doing later? How do you feel? Example answers. I'm okay. I'm okay, but tired. It was good. It was good, but busy. I worked. I worked, so I'm drained. I'm going home. I'm going home because I need rest. I feel nervous. I feel nervous, but excited. Rule. No long answers. One breath. Block B. Upgrade ladder. 2 minutes. Pick one topic per day. Weather, food, work, weekend, feelings. Climb level 1 to level 3 repeatedly. Keep it fast. Example topic. Work. It's busy. It's busy, but manageable. It's busy, but manageable because I'm planning. Repeat with small variations. It's busy today. It's busy today, but okay. It's busy today, but okay because I started early. Block C. English narration. 90 seconds. Look around you and narrate 3 things you're doing or seeing. I'm walking. I'm walking so I can think. I see people. I see people, and they look rushed. I'm holding my phone. I'm holding my phone, but I should focus. That's the routine. That's the whole system. Now let's split it into a 7-day plan so your brain doesn't get overwhelmed. You don't need to learn everything. You need to repeat one focus until it becomes automatic. Day 1. Speed day. Your only goal is launching fast. Don't upgrade much, just launch. Answers like good, okay, tired, busy. That's fine. Day 2. But day everything uses but. I'm okay, but tired. It was fun, but expensive. I want to go, but I'm busy. You'll start sounding natural fast because but is how humans speak. Day 3. Because day. Everything uses because. I'm late because traffic was bad. I'm happy because I finished. I'm tired because I didn't sleep well. This day builds clarity and logic. Day 4. So day everything uses so. I'm busy, so I'll call you later. I didn't eat, so I'm hungry. I practiced, so it feels easier. This day makes you sound confident and decisive. Day 5. One better word day. Only one upgrade word per answer. Tired, exhausted, busy, packed, hard, tough, happy, relieved. But remember, if it's slow, skip it. Speed first. Day 6. Real life simulation. Day. This is where you add pressure on purpose. You stand up, walk around, and answer questions while moving. Why? Because movement makes your brain less perfectionist and more fluent. It sounds weird, but it works. Your body breaks the exam feeling. Ask yourself, what am I doing? I'm walking. I'm walking because I need fresh air. What's next? I'm working. I'm working, but I'll rest later. Day 7. Mini conversation. Day. You do a 60-second fake conversation with yourself. You ask and answer like this. Q. How are you? A. I'm okay, but tired. Q. Why tired? A. Because I slept late. Q. What are you doing today? R.A. I'm working, so I'll stay home. You're training transitions. Transitions are what make conversation feel smooth. Now, let me warn you about the biggest trap. People practice, then they quit because they don't feel fluent yet. Of course you don't feel fluent yet. You're building a new habit in your brain. Habits feel awkward before they feel normal. The problem is not your English. The problem is your patience. If you do this routine for 7 days, you will feel faster. If you do it for 14 days, you will notice you translate less. If you do it for 30 days, you'll start answering automatically. That's not motivation talk. That's skill-building reality. Now here's another way to measure progress without emotions. Progress signs. You answer faster. You pause less. You use the same simple patterns more smoothly. You feel less fear when speaking. Not, you sound like a native. You use fancy words. You never make mistakes. If you chase the wrong signs, you'll always feel behind. And one more thing, don't wait for confidence. Confidence comes after reps, not before. You don't get confident, then speak. You speak, then you get confident. In the final stretch, I'm going to give you a strong mental rule to carry into every conversation, plus a clear closing challenge you can do today, so you stop watching and start training. Because watching is easy. Training is what changes you. Because here's the final truth. You don't freeze because you lack English. You freeze because you're trying to be correct first. And that mindset is poison in real conversation. When you demand a perfect sentence, your brain opens your native language, starts translating, starts editing, starts judging, and you lose the moment. The conversation moves on without you, and you walk away thinking, I'm not good at English. But you are not bad. You are just using the wrong rule. So from today, you carry one rule into every speaking situation. Fast first, smart later. That's the English first draft rule in one line. Now let's lock everything together so you can actually use it, not just understand it. Here's what to do the next time someone asks you anything in English. At work, at school, online, in a store, anywhere. Step 1. Launch in 2 seconds. Even if it's ugly, even if it's basic, even if it's only 3 words. You say something, because once you say something, you stay in the conversation. And staying in the conversation is the only way you build real fluency. Step 2. Upgrade with one detail. Use but, because, or so. These are your 3 keys. You don't need more. Step 3. Upgrade one word only if it comes fast. If it doesn't come fast, skip it. Never break your flow to hunt vocabulary. That's the system. Now I want you to understand something deep. This is not just an English technique. This is a confidence technique. People think confident speakers have less fear. Wrong. Confident speakers just move faster than their fear. Fear shows up for everyone. Even native speakers feel awkward sometimes. The difference is they don't stop. They keep moving. They use simple language. They repair quickly. They continue. So if you're waiting for the day you feel ready, that day never comes. Because readiness is built through action. And let's be honest, some of you have been preparing for years, watching videos, saving vocabulary lists, doing exercises that don't transfer to real life. You're collecting information instead of building the skill. That's why today I'm not giving you more theory. I'm giving you a direct challenge. But first, let me show you what this looks like in a real conversation moment. Because I want you to imagine yourself winning instead of panicking. Someone asks, "How was your day?" Old you tries to create a perfect answer. New you launches, "It was okay." Upgrade, "It was okay, but busy." Optional, "It was okay, but hectic." Someone asks, "Why busy?" You don't translate a full explanation. You chunk. Meetings. Meetings all day, so I'm tired. That's it. That's real speaking. And here's the crazy part. Even if your grammar isn't perfect, the person understands you. And the conversation continues. That positive experience is what rewires your brain. Your brain learns, I can speak and survive. Then, I can speak and connect. Then, I can speak and enjoy it. That is how fluency grows. Now, let's talk about the last mental trap, embarrassment. A lot of people say, I feel stupid speaking simple English. Good. That means you're finally doing the right practice, because simple English exposes you. It feels raw. It feels like you're not showing your full intelligence. But here's the harsh reality. In a conversation, nobody cares about your intelligence if you can't communicate it. Your intelligence doesn't matter if your mouth is closed. So you need to choose. Do you want to protect your ego, or do you want to build fluency? Ego says, don't speak until it's perfect. Fluency says, speak now, upgrade later. Pick one. Now I'm going to give you a simple, emergency sentence you can use in any conversation when you're stuck. This sentence saves you from freezing and buys you time while keeping you in English. Use this. Let me say it in a simple way. Then you speak the ugly first draft. Example. Let me say it in a simple way. I'm tired. Upgrade. I'm tired because I worked a lot. That sentence is powerful because it removes pressure. It tells the listener you're choosing clarity, not perfection. And that's what good communication is. Now we finish with your mission for today. Not tomorrow. Not when you have time. Today. Your job today is not to be smart. Your job is to be fast. Here's the exact challenge. The 10 ladder challenge takes 3 minutes. Pick one topic: weather, food, work, weekend, or feelings. Then do 10 ladders in a row. A ladder is step 1, simple, plus step 2, one detail, plus optional. Step 3, one word. Example topic: feelings. I'm okay. I'm okay but tired. I'm okay but exhausted. I'm good. I'm good but busy. I'm good but swamped. I'm happy. I'm happy because I finished. I'm relieved because I finished. I'm nervous. I'm nervous but excited. I'm anxious but excited. Keep going until you hit 10. Do it out loud. Quietly is fine, but out loud is better. Your mouth needs reps, not your brain. Then record 30 seconds on your phone answering one real question. How was your day? Launch fast. Upgrade once. Done. That's training. That's real. That's how you stop translating. And if you do this every day for 1 week, you'll notice something beautiful. Your brain starts offering English faster. Not because you learned more, because you trained the correct habit. So here's the one-line closing truth you need to remember. Fluency is not perfect English. Fluency is fast first draft English, then upgrade. Now do the challenge today and comment one sentence you said using the ladder. Just one sentence. So you prove to yourself you're building the skill instead of just watching another video. Your job today is not to be smart. Your job is to be fast. So start speaking now.